Once there were 4 children, whose names were Peter, Susan, Edmund, and Lucy. This is the story about something that happened to them when they were sent away from London during the war because of the air raids, to live in the house of a professor who lived in the heart of the country, 10 miles from the nearest railroad and 2 miles from the nearest post office. Please allow me to introduce myself. I am that professor. I live in a marvelous house. People come from all over to see it. It is mentioned in guidebooks, and yes, even in history. All manner of tales are told about my house, some even stranger than the one I'm about to tell you. Mrs. McCready, my housekeeper, is in charge of the rest of the staff, of course, and our little tours. How she does love showing off the paintings, the armor, and the old books in the library. Or her tours, for that matter. Our first night together was somewhat strange, but that is to be expected. Don't you think? Peter and Susan acted very grown up. Lucy was a little afraid of me. And Edmund, well, you shall have to see for yourself. We've all had a good night's sleep and a hot breakfast. The proper way to begin the day. Wouldn't you agree? Hello, children.
Hello, Professor.
Is everything all right? Did you enjoy your breakfast?
Oh, yes, sir, thank you.
It would be raining. Is there any table tennis equipment, sir?
Oh, Edmund, we don't have table tennis at home either.
Oh, do stop grumbling, Edmund. I'm sure we'll clear perfectly. And in the meantime, we're pretty well off. There's a wireless and lots of books.
We weren't given much notice of your visit, but I think you'll find some very interesting things here.
Oh, I'm sure we will, Professor. It's a wonderful house. Is it really haunted? Haunted? Who?
Edmund, that was a legitimate question. There are legends and rumors, aren't there, sir?
Yes, Peter. It's a difficult question to answer, Susan. I don't think haunted is the right word. However, any house as old as this one has secrets. It's full of secret passageways, nooks, and crannies. Its history is somewhat violent. The Roundhead, you know, that sort of thing. Well, it's bound to require a certain flavor of mystery, isn't it? Frankly, I have an open mind about this. May I ask what prompted the question? Have you seen or heard anything unusual?
No, sir.
No. No. But the house has kind of a funny feeling.
Well, please let me know if you meet any ghosts. Also, please remember Mrs. McCready. We have a party of guests arriving sometime soon. Could you please?
Scram.
Yes, I suppose so.
We will, sir.
There are lots of places to hide.
Oh, no, you needn't hide. Just avoid her path.
We'll keep out of the way, sir.
Well, I'm going to something important to tell you, Professor.
Well, I think we have a few minutes.
Your sister Lucy, Professor, she claims to find another country. Through that wardrobe, she claims to have met a phone and something about a white witch, and it's always winter and never Christmas.
We're awfully worried about her, sir.
Some of the things she's telling us are quite unbelievable.
Now, Lucy claims that Edmund has been to this country with her.
How do you know that your sister's story is not true?
But Edmund said that they'd only been pretending.
That is a point which certainly deserves consideration. Very careful consideration. For instance, if you will excuse me for asking the question, does your experience lead you to regard your brother or your sister as more reliable? I mean, which is more truthful?
That's the funny thing about it, sir. Up until now, I've said Lucy every time.
And what do you think, my dear?
Well, in general, I'd say Lucy. But this couldn't be true.
A charge of lying against someone whom you've always found truthful is a very serious thing indeed.
But we were afraid it mightn't be lying. We thought there might be something, well, wrong with Lucy.
Madness? Oh, you can't make up your mind about that.
But then,
Logic! Why don't they teach logic at these schools? There are only three possibilities. Either your sister's telling lies, or she is mad, or she is telling the truth. Now you know she doesn't tell lies, and it's obvious that she's not mad. For the moment then, unless any further evidence turns up, we must assume that she's telling the truth.
But then why doesn't everybody find this country every time they go into the wardrobe?
What has that got to do with
Well,
it?
sir, things are real. They're there all the time.
Are they?
but there was no time. Lucy had no time to have gone anywhere, even if there was such a place. She'd been gone only a moment, and had pretended to have been away for hours.
That is the thing which makes a story so likely to be true. If there was another door in this house that leads to some other world, and I should warn you that this is a very strange house, and even I know little about it. If, I say, she had gotten into this other world, I should not be at all surprised to find that this other world had a separate time of its own, so that no matter how long you stayed in this other world, it would never take up any of our time. On the other hand, I don't think many girls of her age would invent that idea for themselves, if she had been pretending time before coming out and telling the story.
What you're saying, sir, is there could be other countries all over the place, just around the corner?
Nothing is more probable. I wonder what they do in these schools.
But what are we to do?
My dear young lady, there is one point which has not yet been suggested which I think is well worth trying.
What's that?
We might try minding our own business. Now let's go to the dining room and have lunch.
That was a fine lunch.
Wasn't it good? No. It was delicious. You didn't even eat dessert. You always eat dessert. I like Turkish delight. Listen to me. Turkish delight. Well, if I happen to like it, what's wrong with that? I think something's happened to you. You hardly said a word all through lunch. Nothing happened to me. But wouldn't it be interesting to find out if any of the story Lucy's told us is true?
What?
I mean, don't you think we should take a look inside the wardrobe?
Make up your mind, Ed. I thought you said none of Lucy's story was true. Be sharp, it's Mr. McCrae.
But hurry, where should we go? Into the wardrobe. She'll never find us.
In the wardrobe. Hope she doesn't take you long.
Everything smells like awful.
Wouldn't say it's a bit chilly in here.
Lovely thing.
I'm putting on one of these coats. Wait till that
There's the hand
too.
carving.
Ouch, there's something sticking in my back.
Oh my! I told you it's always winter.
I do believe we've gone into Lucy's woods. After all.
Now what? I say, Boss should be wearing a limit to the left. Edmund, have you been here before? Of course you have. Well, of course, a poisonous rat. I made one simple suggestion, and I'm accused of lying.
under arrest and awaiting his trial on a charge of high treason against her Imperial Majesty, Jadis, Queen of Narnia, Chatelaine of Capavel, Empress of the Lone Islands, etc. Also accompanying a said Majesty's enemies, harboring spies and fraternizing with humans, signed Fenris Ulf, Captain of the Secret Police. Long live the Queen.
I don't know that I'm going to like this place at all.
Who is this Queen, Lou?
She's not a real queen.
on some in a stone. Statue. Stone statue.
It seems he made a lot of nasty accusations about the Queen of Narnia.
You almost sound as if you were under her spell.
I'm not under anyone's spell. I haven't had any seconds to life.
Now, all of you sit and eat.
Now, who is this Aslan?
Aslan? Don't you know? He's king, lord of the whole wood. He's not often near you, understand? Not in my lifetime nor my father's. Word has come that he's back. He'll settle the White Witch all right.
Lord love you, son of Adam. If she can stand on her own 2 feet and look him in the face, it'll be the most she can do, and more than I expect.
As they say in the old rhyme, wrong will be right when Aslan shows his might. At the sound of his roar, sorrow will be no more. And when he bares his teeth, winter shall meet its death. And when he shakes his mane, it shall be spring again. You shall understand when you meet him.
Shall we meet him?
Why, don't believe that's why I come here. I am to lead you to where you shall see him.
I want to meet him. So does Daniel did.
And so you shall. Word has been sent that you are to meet him tomorrow at the great stone table.
Is he a man?
Aslan a man? Certainly not. He's king of the wood, son of the emperor across the sea. Don't you know who is king of beasts? Aslan is a lion, the lion, the great lion. Here, Peter, ask some more tea.
Is it the witch, human?
She likes to think so, but no, there isn't a drop of real human blood in her. She's of your father Adam's first wife, the Jinn. She's not really a human. That's why if she knew about the 4 of you, the lies would be worth a shake of me whiskers.
We aren't born, Lord. Aslan's gone. Where is he?
Who saw him last?
How long has he been gone? He hasn't gotten there, Mom.
We're separating for a searching party. Who knows south, east, and west?
Searching party, son of Adam, what for?
Where to look for Edmund, of course.
There's no point in looking for him.
But we got to find him.
We know where he's gone. Don't you understand? He's gone to her, to the White Witch. He's gone there to betray us.
Edmund? He wouldn't do that.
Mark my words. Edmund's already met the White Witch and joined her side. As soon as I set eyes on him, I said to myself, treacherous. He has a look about him as someone who's been with the White Witch and eaten other food. You can always tell. There's something about their eyes.
Now then, we've no time to lose. Into your coats, children. Mr. Beaver, reach down for that ham. Susan, get some loaves out of that crock over there. Here's some tea, and we'll need sugar and matches. Oh dear, I suppose my sewing machine will be too heavy to take along.
Yes, much too many.
Hadn't we better hurry?
We have a few minutes.
We better be on our way.
Where?
To the great stone table, meet Aslan.
I will tell Her Majesty. Meanwhile, you stand still on this threshold as you value your life.
They look like horses, Peter. If I twisted your nose, it wouldn't hurt. Because you're statue. See, I was smarter than you were. See, now that didn't hurt, did it? Sometimes you have to be bad and leave it to life.
run for it, Mr. Beaver? I think so.
Am I just warm from running? Or isn't it quite as cold as it was? It's warm, and I'm tired. Could we rest a minute?
Let's... Mr. Beaver, do my eyes deceive me? Or is that a crocus? There!
It is a crocus, and it is warmer.
A bird! And water running! Oh dear, Mr. Beaver, can it be? Can it be that at long last, the spell is starting to break?
Mrs. Beaver, I do believe you're right. The White Witch's power is crumbling.
I see some friends of mine.
Father Christmas!
I've come at last. You kept me out for a long time, but I got in. Aslan is on the move. The White Witch's magic is weakening.
We're so glad to see you.
And I'm glad to see you. You're needed here, Narnia. And now for your presents for you, my children. For you, Mrs. Beaver, there's a new invented sewing machine. I'll leave it in the house as I pass.
But if you please, sir, the house is locked.
Locks make no difference to me. For you, Mr. Beaver, when you get home, you'll find the dam is finished and mended, and all the leaks have been stopped, and a new sluice gate is fitted.
I can only say thank you. Thank you.
Peter, Adam's son.
Yes, sir.
These are for you. They are tools, not toys. The time to use them is perhaps near at hand. Fare them well.
Thank you, sir.
Susan, Eve's daughter.
Sir?
These are for you. Use the bow only in great need, for I do not mean for you to fight in battle. And when you put this on to your lips and blow it, some kind of help will come to you.
Oh, thank you, Father Christmas. Thank you.
Lucy, Eve's daughter. In this bottle, there's a cordial of juice made from one of the fireflowers that grow in the mountains of the sun. If you or any of your friends are hurt, a few drops of this will restore you. And use this dagger only in great need, for you are also not intended to fight in battle.
Why, sir, I don't know, but I think I could be brave enough.
That is not the point. For battles are ugly when women fight.
Thank you, Father Christmas, thank you.
Have a merry, merry Christmas, and long live the true king.
Goodbye, Father Christmas, goodbye. Now then, let's not stand here talking about our presents. Just like men. Come and help me carry our breakfast down, and we'll have breakfast. And then as soon as we're done, we must be moving on. We haven't a moment to lose.
no attention.
Yes, I know I must attend to them.
Hand me your sword, Edmund. Kneel. Rise, Sir Edmund.
Long live King Peter! Long live King Peter! Long live Queen Susan! Long live Queen Susan! Long live King Edmund! Long live King Edmund! Long live Queen Lucy! Long live Queen Lucy!
Once the king or queen of Narnia, always a king or queen of Narnia. Very well, sons of Adam. Very well, daughters of Eve.
Have you seen Aslan?
He'll be coming and going. One day you will see him, and another you will not. He doesn't like to be tied down, and of course, he has other countries to attend to. It's quite all right. He'll often drop in, looking up Preston. He is wild, not like a cave lion.
And now, as you can see, the story is nearly at an end. These two kings and two queens governed Narnia well, and long and happy was their reign. At first, much of their time was spent seeking out the remnants of the witch's army and destroying them. And generally stopped busybodies and troublemakers, and encouraged ordinary people who wanted to live and let live. And they drove back the fierce giants of the north, and entered into friendship and alliance with the countries beyond the sea. Peter became tall and deep-chested, and a great warrior. He was called King Peter, the Magnificent. Susan became tall and gracious, with blonde hair almost to her feet. She was called Queen Susan, the Gentle. Edmund was a graver, quiet man, great in counsel and judgment. He was called King Edmund, the Just. But as for Lucy, she was always happy, and her own people called her Queen Lucy, the Valiant. And so they lived in great joy, and if ever they remembered their life in the other world, it was only as one remembers a dream. One year it fell upon Mr. Tumnus, now middle-aged one with the middle-aged punch, to bring news of the milk-white stag, that magic being who grants wishes if you catch him, was seen in the woods nearby. Naturally, both our kings and both our queens led the entire court on the hunt. They approached a thicket where no horse could pass, so So they dismounted. They saw the stag bound past what seemed to be an iron tree with a light on top. They had no memory of what this might be. For a moment, just a moment, they hesitated. Maybe in fear, maybe in foreboding. But they put that aside, and in the name of Aslan, they continued forward, following the stag in the direction of the iron tree. As they moved, they began to remember. It was the lamppost. And beyond that, the wardrobe.
Professor!
What's that? Get to Narnia.
Professor, I feel I really must explain. The four coats in the wardrobe are missing. We can't go back to Narnia and get them.
No, I don't think it'll do any good to try and get back into Narnia through the wardrobe. You won't get in again by that route.
Will we go back to Narnia?
Of course, someday. Maybe only as one remembers a dream. But don't go trying the same route twice. Indeed, don't go trying at all. It'll happen when you're not looking for it. And don't talk much about it, even amongst yourselves. And don't mention it to anyone else unless you found that they've had adventures of the same sort.
How will we know?
You'll know all things they say. Even their looks will let that secret out. It is entirely possible that this is not the end of the adventures in Narnia, but only the beginning.